Hello friends, welcome back to the channel. You are probably like, Hillary, you're wearing the same outfit. And yes, I am wearing the same outfit because I am recording that right after the last thing that I just recorded, because I figure I'm already standing here in front of my shelf. Let's go ahead and do them both. All right, I'm going to start off just with saying I already said I needed to read those last 5 volumes of My Hero Academia. That is still a thing. I need to read those. Another thing that is on here that I really want to read is actually Maid Sama. I have the entire set of Maid Sama and I haven't read it. I have watched all the anime, which is what inspired me to buy all of the manga, but I have not finished it. Next, I'm going to say Hitori Jime My Hero. I think I'm up to about volume... I think I've read up to maybe 13 or 12. But I was getting ahead and I didn't want to get stuck on like a cliffhanger waiting for things to come out. So I kind of paused and waited till I had a few volumes, and now I'm probably going to catch up with that. I do want to continue on with Nina the Starry Bride. I haven't read some of the more recent volumes. Another thing that I want to read Here You Are Again. And this book right here. I am a huge fan of Tahara Mafi. I've read all of the Shatter Me series. This is the new book that she came out with this year, and it's kind of like not a spin-off necessarily, but it's not about the original characters. So I do want to read that one. Also, let's see, what else is on the shelf that I want to read? I know that I want to read the Wolf Song series. I haven't read any of those, and I do want to read them. I have not read Court of the Dead. I know I was saying I've read pretty much everything Rick Riordan wrote. I'd read The Sun and the Star, but I did not read A Court of the Dead. Other than that, I am caught up on my series for Rick Riordan. This is another book right here. This one is a sapphic romance, coffee shop in an alternate universe. I bought this one from Barnes & Noble a while ago and really want to read it. When Father Material comes out, I will be reading that. My goal is to finish the last book in this series. I've just, like I said the other day, I've been putting it off because I just don't want it to be over, but I need to finish it. I'm going to finish An Entanglement of Rival Wizards. It's been very good so far. I am loving their dynamic, and the spice is spicing. Looking for Group is another one that I'm looking forward to reading as well, another Alexis Hall. Something else that I want to read again in the coming year, I want to reread the Simon Snow trilogy. It is a kind of a spoof of like Harry Potter and a play on like the Chosen One trilogy. And it's really good. And if you haven't read anything by Rainbow Rowell, I strongly suggest checking out some of her things. And if I'm totally honest with you, I really want to reread part of the Haikyuu series again. I don't know if I want to reread the whole series again right now, because that is quite the undertaking to read all 45 volumes again. Not that they're super long, but 45 volumes is a lot. But maybe from like 40 to 45, reading them again would be fun. And I have a lot of random BLs. Like I said, I have Shout Loud My Heart. I haven't read it. I haven't started The New Recruit, or Punch Drunk Love, or After School Etude, or Golden Sparkle. Like, I have a lot of just random things, and a lot of the ones back there, I have read Love in the Palm of His Hand, but most of the other things back there, I have not read. And I really want to read them again. And the other day, I definitely said that I wanted to read the Dreamer trilogy again. I do want to do that this year. And I want to read Ember in the Ashes again, if I'm being honest. It's been a while since I read it, and I would like to read it again. Then, fan fiction wise, I am currently reading a Hunger Games retelling told from Peeta's perspective. So, the first 3 books told from Peeta's perspective, and I'm really enjoying those. And I have a lot of things on my TBR, if I'm being totally honest with you. I'd have to scroll through. I have 35 pages of things that I've marked for later. And some of them are, I've marked them for later because I want to reread them, and some of them are, I've marked them for later because I want to read them for the first time. Lots of Kiribaku, a couple Monodekos, a couple Totodekus, some Shinkami, some Eraser Mike. I read a lot of My Hero. There are some Dramini and Dreary on my TBR. There are some other things too. There are a couple of things that are Anya and Damien from Spy Family, like when they're grown up and older, like a picturing of what they would be like if they ended up together. So there's a lot of things on my TBR, but I am always up for suggestions. So if you have something that you're like, hey, you read a lot of fake dating, this is a fake dating, you might enjoy it, please feel free, put it in my comments. I am always up for checking out things. So I hope you really enjoyed this short, quick TBR of things that I want to read in 2026. I actually did meet my Goodreads reading goal. My goal was to read 100 books, and I did that. I met my goal, so good job me. But even if you didn't, if you read something this year, good for you. If you listened to something this year, good for you. If you didn't reach your goal, that is totally fine. There are many years where I don't meet my goal, but I still feel accomplished because I've read something. So I hope that I will see you next time. In the next video is part 2 of the podfic Better Than Fiction. And the video after that, I think, is the last day of the 12 Days of Christmas. And that's things that you can expect from this channel in 2026. So I hope that I will see you in that next video. See you later.